Well, if you've been on Twitter, you can already tell. More drama has happened, and in other news, water is wet. As the new hate and grift and shilling and virtue signaling, all the buzzwords these people like to say, is now being pushed towards the new games, a new game and an old game known as Mixtape and Slay the Spire too. I'm not going to show any images 'cause I don't feel like wasting my time. But if you go on the Twitter, you'll most likely see people all of a sudden hating on these games, review bombing these games, because one woman was consulted, meaning she was talked to about the game. I'm pretty sure that's what consulted mean. And because, well, you know how anti-woke people be doing and saying bullshit about a game. So while they're out here hating and switching up on things, what was I gonna say? I'm not gonna edit this. I don't feel like it. As they're out here hating and switching up on the thing they loved and is currently getting a lot of love, like usual. Sorry about this. Taking me to my next point, basically. So Mixtape just came out, and obviously there's so many loud voices now expressing hate and disgust for the game. I understand game journos and all of that. Who cares about them? Movie critics, who cares? It's the people who review these things. It's the people who watch and review these things who actually matter. And that's the funny thing. Because people are so focused on people and game journals like IGN liking this game that they automatically hate it. Which is so funny. Because when did we start listening to game journals again in the first place? Who cares if they like it? Who cares if they don't like it? You make your opinion about the game. And in so many people's opinion that I've been seeing, they love the game. It's 4 hours, 18 minutes. The art looks amazing. The music, based on what people have been saying, really fits into the moments and builds upon it. It's an interactive story. Now, I haven't played the game personally because, honestly, PlayStation, that's whole DRM or whatever the fuck thing. So, yeah, I don't feel like agreeing to terms and services and all that shit at this point. But from what I've been seeing, the game looks great. The game's scenery and music are fitting. It's literally supposed to be a nostalgia trip for those who grew up in that time, for those who were teenagers or have been teenagers in times like that. Since when did games have to be dictated by other people's opinion to whether you like it or not? Since when did games have to all fit your standard of a game? There is so many games out there. Do you want a turn-based game? Go play a turn-based game. Do you not want a turn-based game? Well, there's horror, shooters, MMORPGs, etc. You don't have to like one genre game or how a person made their game. That doesn't mean you should just make other people or tell other people to go hate and shit on the game. That doesn't mean you should just, what's the word I'm looking for? Stroke the flame of hate and anger towards the game. People like this game, and people like these games, Slay the Spire 2, Mixtape, etc. And you hate bombing the game just because you don't like woke things, which predominantly has been in the gaming industry for so long. Gay people, trans people, black people, characters that are women that don't look or act like women in real life, because newsflash is a fucking game. Someone can make their character act how they want. Literally, if you look at any Street Fighter game, which newsflash is made by Capcom, which I'm pretty sure is a Japanese company, and people are glazing Japan for their sticking away from anything Western. Is Capcom? I just need to check real quick. Yes, Capcom is for sticking away from anything Western. Somewhat being, to most people, women who don't act or look like women. Which is funny, because literally, Street Fighter has a lot of women characters who don't act or act like normal, like average women character in real life. And why should they? It's not it's a fucking game. Whether they act like real women or not, who cares? Fighting games have some of the most diverse cast imaginable. But let an RPG mention how they have a diverse cast. It's instantly woke and all that stuff. Let a non Japanese company or game industry talk about how their cast is diverse. It's instantly getting bombarded by people who are anti-woke, and it's just so it's just so funny to me. But yeah, Mixtape doesn't, of course it doesn't deserve a 10 out of 10. Personally, I don't feel like there's really any game that you can say deserves a 10 out of 10. But that's just me though. I feel like, or at least in my opinion. But then again, that's all just like dependent on how you feel about the game. It's all dependent on how you feel about the game. You can give it a 10 out of 10, you can not give it a 10 out of 10. Most games definitely don't deserve 10 out of 10. And honestly, I don't think this game deserves a 10 out of 10 either. Doesn't mean I'm gonna hate Bombarded, what a bunch of people are doing. It doesn't mean I'm gonna like insult it and its creators and keep saying shit like go woke, go broke, which is so dumb, which is a very dumb saying. Just because I don't like the game. No, people enjoyed the game, so they can enjoy the game. It's not like it's a first off, it's not even like it's a, what's it called? A live service game. It's an $18, everything is there, artistic visual journey that people of any group can play and potentially understand with. The story is like, I'm pretty sure it's like one last trip before they all move away from each other. Which I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to, especially when it comes from transitioning to high school to college or some shit. Or from high school to wherever they are going in their life. Because, newsflash, most people don't stay together after college. Most people don't keep interacting or are able to interact the same after high school or whatever. But yeah, based on what I'm saying, this game is definitely overhated, but it's also definitely overhyped by overrated by game journalists, like giving them a 10 out of 10, but it's also definitely overhated by the loud minority of voices on Twitter. Of course it is, because it's Twitter, who want to just spread hatred for anything different than what they like. In my opinion, from not playing it so far, from what I've seen, I would probably give it like between a 6 and 8. I can probably give it a 6, 7 out of 10 if you know what I mean. But yeah, who cares? 4 hours, $18. Yeah, it's a game. If you want to play it, play it. If you don't want to play it, move on. Which is another funny thing. People are always saying this shit about anime too. Like, oh, it's if you don't want to watch it, move on. Don't interact with it. But yet some of those same people who get on their knees and what's the word I'm looking for? Who get on their knees and glaze Japan for anything they do are some of the same people who want to hate bombard anything from the West that they don't like, while simultaneously telling anyone who doesn't like something from Japan to move on, go back to your Western slop or something like that. And it's like, are y'all forgetting how much great things you've watched or experienced as a kid from the West? Like, you're just completely being disingenuous right now, or somewhere I'm looking for, just because you hate anything that includes LGBT or black people. But yeah, that's all I got to talk about today. Mixtape is overhated, but at the same time overrated. Overrated by journalists, giving it 10 out of 10. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and share this video. I will be giving my review on the movie Swapped. very briefly and maybe even make an animation about it. But yeah, thank you. See you all next time. Bye.